Hi everybody, my name is Chris, and this video is about the Superior Spider-Man. When I first heard the premise of this book, essentially, Peter Parker is inside of Dr. Octavius, and Dr. Octavius is inside Peter Parker. I thought, man, that sounds like a fanfic or a porn. So basically it's like Freaky Friday. So Peter Parker is in the body of Dr. Octavius. Dr. Octavius is in the body of Peter Parker. Okay. And Dr. Octavius' body is dying, and so he dies, so Peter Parker dies with it, leaving Peter Parker's body and Dr. Octavius inside of it to do weird things. Except the fact is, when they did switch minds, they didn't switch souls. So Peter Parker's soul is still alive within the body, influencing the things that happen. It's a pretty awesome premise for a story to be set up in the Spider-Man universe, because Spider-Man has been all about this whole responsibility thing. And it's like, what if a villain was instilled with that same responsibility, but not the same ethics? Before we go any further, I will warn you guys, there will be spoilers. I've been reading the last 6 or so issues of this book, so we're going to cover all of them pretty quickly. And again, if you are worried about spoilers, don't watch this. Go read the book series or go watch some more of my videos. I'll put them down here by my crotch or on the side and stuff. So go do that. This is not going to be the Peter Parker you expect. It's not the Peter Parker that you grew up with. This Peter Parker is cold, calculating, conniving. He's a villain, basically, but he doesn't do villainous things. And he often gets pulled in by his own sense of morality to doing the right things, but doing them even better than Peter Parker or Spider-Man ever could. But so while I find Octavius to be a much better Spider-Man than Spider-Man ever was, he's a subpar Peter Parker. He's really screwing up Peter Parker's life. He spends like the second book, a big chunk of it, pursuing Mary Jane. He takes her on dates, and he's like, hey, let's make out, hey, let's have sex, and she's like, no, no, no. You know, she's not having it, you know? And Ghost Peter's seen this like, yes, because she loves me, it's not gonna happen. But probably the funniest part of that whole thing is when Octavius gives up on chasing Mary Jane. And essentially, in what I deem to be one of the more awkward scenes in the book, he has all of Peter's memories. So he recalls the memories of all the times that Mary Jane and Peter Parker made love and made out, and it looks like he's kind of fapping in Peter's body, which is really weird to me. It's like, I don't know if I switch bodies with somebody else, if I feel comfortable touching their thing to their memories. It's like, one of the bigger things that happens, and this is a huge spoiler alert, in one of the books, Octavius in Peter's body kills a villain in cold blood with a gun. He essentially shoots the guy in the face. Let me say that again. Spider-Man shoots a villain in the face with a gun. Like, he's like, you know what? This guy has murdered too many people. This guy has done too many things. I don't care that he's sick. He has to die. That's something that Batman almost doesn't even do. Like, half of Batman's rogue galleries are mass murderers, but they all keep getting put in insane asylums. And the one thing Batman probably should do to a lot of these people is murder them, but he doesn't. But Octavius takes that step, and they go, and I'm like, I remember I read the book. I'm just like, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? He like shot him in the face. Octavius is doing a lot of things Batman-esque, because, you know, he's more of a tinkerer, he's more of a scientist, so like Batman. So he's using a lot of like technology in with the spider powers, which is really smart. And it makes you go, you know, why didn't Peter do a lot of this stuff? Peter was a scientist too. Peter was pretty smart as well. He kind of missed the boat. And again, Octavius is proving himself to be a much superior Spider-Man. But that doesn't mean that he's a better hero. It doesn't mean he's a better role model. And a lot of people don't like that, and that's why I don't like the book. But I have to say, this book is phenomenal. It's really well written. I enjoy the art on occasion. The art teams keep switching back and forth, but when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's okay, but it's tolerable because the story keeps you engaged. And that's what I love about it. You're truly engaged. You truly want to see where this goes, because you don't know. It's like, if he shoots this guy in the face, who's he gonna kill next? Like, is Spider-Man gonna have a big, like, freaking, like, graveyard of his rogues gallery? Like, what's gonna happen? And what's gonna happen when Peter eventually, because you know what's going to happen, no one stays dead in comic books, what's going to happen when Peter gets his body back? Is Octavius still going to be in there somewhere? Is he going to influence him? Is he going to push Peter Parker even when he is fully himself to kill? Like, what's going to happen? I'm sorry, it's kind of cool seeing a darker Spider-Man. Yes, he's not quippy. Yes, he's not funny. Most of the comedy comes from like the Peter Parker side of things and Ghost Peter. But the parts where he's Spider-Man and he's like really going to task these things are pretty action-packed, are pretty phenomenal, and I can't wait to see this stuff adapted in other mediums. Like, there's gonna at some point be a story arc in the cartoons when in the future, or in movies where this happens, and it's gonna be great because they're doing a really good job with this. So to you guys and the creative team out there at Marvel, bravo, bravo, because this Spider-Man truly is superior. If you guys are reading the book, what do you guys think? If you're not reading it, why aren't you reading it? Let's discuss down below. Whatever you guys got to say about it, Spider-Man in general, let's get it going. Ever use teleport? Oh, but Spider-Man doesn't teleport. Spider-Man climb on stuff.